I'm Eric Waddell. I've been doing solar. Actually, I got interested in solars in the early 80s. I started getting into solar. Even when I was in high school, I started studying it. In the late 80s, when I got out of the Navy, I started to get into solar pool heating, solar hot water heating. Back in those days, that's what solar was. As time went on, of course, everyone got interested in the solar electric idea. And in the early 90s, it was very expensive. I mean, we're talking like $20 a watt installed, somewhere in that neighborhood. Nobody could afford it. It was so expensive, you know, but it was like it was sort of a dream of everybody, like, one day everybody's gonna have solar, you know, on their roofs. Solar really started to come around, you know, in the early part of the early 2000s, where people could actually afford to put it on their roof. I discovered SunPower in 2007. SunPower has been around since 1985. They started with a patent. A Dr. Swanson got a patent on a different type of a cell. Instead of the wires on the front of the cell, they put the wires on the back of the cell. And the huge advantage to that, basically, is that the wires don't shade the cell. So because of that, you get more energy out of the silicon wafer by not shading the cell. The huge thing about that invention is not only the efficiency, but you can make a much sturdier cell. By 2007, we got the dealership with SunPower, and it's the best product on the market. There's no question about it. It's a much superior product than the other cells that are out there. It uses less space on your roof. It lasts a lot longer. It looks a lot more elegant. It's just a much more beautiful product. SunPower has developed their own microinverter, which is installed directly in the panel now, and they call it the Equinox system. So it's a full module with just comes with the microinverter, comes with a monitoring system where you can actually monitor your consumption at your home, as well as the production of the solar. You can actually see on a graph when your solar is producing power and when you're consuming power in your home. And that's going to become really important, especially by 2019, when everybody is going to be charged by when they use power. It's called time of use billing, and it's coming for everybody. You're going to want to know when your solar is making power, when you're using power, so that you can adjust your habits accordingly. The people that don't have solar, it's a smaller piece of pie paying more of the expenses for the utilities. I would say get solar as soon as you can. I mean, they're always changing the net metering laws, and the sooner you get grandfathered in, the better off you're going to be. We do our part as Energy Plus to do the very nicest installation job that you can get. When you go solar, you're increasing the value of your home, and you know that's something that's going to last with the home, you know, with a SunPower system for, you know, as long as 40 years or more. So you're putting the highest quality in your house, and you're just building a better house. Basically, you're building a house that doesn't have an electric bill from the utility. Definitely go SunPower just because it's a superior product. It's going to last longer, it's going to look better on your house, and it's going to take up less space. I would go Energy Plus Solar because you're going to get the highest quality installation. It's going to look the nicest on your house. We are going to paint all the pipes, if there are any pipes showing, and it's going to look nice. It's going to have a nice trim to it, and we have in-house experts to take care of every step along the way. Customer service on the back end is number one. I mean, once you have a system installed, it's our number one priority to make sure that it works for you and that you're happy with the system.